guys, it's Empress Virgo of Empress Virgo Tarot, back again with another reading. This time it is a What I Am Feeling energy message for the collective for the week of April 10th to the 16th of 2023. Again, that's April 10th to the 16th of 2023. I hope you guys are staying healthy, happy, and safe out there, and I appreciate all the love and the support that you guys give to me and to the channel. It is much appreciated. So we're going to get into the Astro cards first, the Tarot, and then we'll finish up with an Oracle, okay? All right, so let's get into it. The energy of the week. So let me sit the cards down first and tell y'all a little bit about what will be happening astrologically for the week of April 10th to the 16th. So this week is going to have like a laid back energy to it. It's just the overall synopsis of the astrology. If you want a detailed view of it, you need to look that up and Google it, okay? Um, it's going to be a week of positive vibes. It's going to be a week of a powerful trine between Venus, Pluto, and Gemini, okay? And Venus will be entering Gemini on Wednesday for those of you who like to keep up with those different things. And it's going to stay in verbal communication from the week of April 10th to the 16th all the way up until May 7th. Uh, this is going to be a great time for written and verbal communication skills. So if you're good at communicating things, whether it be verbally or in written form, this is going to be a time for you to flourish. Like for some of y'all, if y'all are writers, if y'all are singers, songwriters, poets, this is your time to shine, okay, during this particular period from April to May 7th, okay? From April 10th to the 16th all the way up into May 7th, okay? You might during this week you might feel the need to come up with certain solutions to a particular deal or situation, but you want to make sure you stay flexible during this week. Don't be so rigid and set in your ways or have a way of doing things that you're working on. And for those of y'all who are at a 9 to 5 job, you got to be flexible with, especially like with work projects or stuff like that. So it's important to, like I say, maintain good vibes and be flexible throughout the week, okay? If you can during this week, if you trust the people that you work with, I'm just being honest, pull your resources or your ideas together and work on a project and it should be successful. If you know you are at a job, let's use our discernment here. If you know you're at a job and you can't trust the people that you work with, they're always gossiping about you, they're always backstabbing each other, then don't do it, okay? Let's just use our common sense here, okay? Um, but the top astrological event for the week will be on Tuesday, where the sun will conjunct Jupiter in Aries. Okay, so during this time, everyone will feel like they're bursting with confidence and good vibes, or a renewed zest for life. Okay, so this will be the opportune time for those of y'all who can to take the road less traveled, or you might feel that way, okay, or feel called that way. So if you feel called to do so, do so. Just use your own discernment, okay, during this week. All right, spirit. So what additional energies will the collective be working with for the week of April 10th to the 16th of 2023? For April 10th to the 16th of 2023. Okay, let's see here. We got the sun. Remember I just said something about the sun? Okay. Um, let's see here. What additional messages, Divine Holy Spirit, do you have? Okay. We have the eighth house intimacy. Okay. Ascendant, outlook, your worldview, how you express yourself, how others express themselves. Interesting. Okay. Additional energies. We have the 11th house, the edge. Okay. All right. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Okay. We have Libra, the idealist. Okay. That's another energy we will be working with collectively during the week of April 10th to the 16th. Opposition. Okay. So this may be with uh, relationships with yourself, whatever it is, something is going to test you. Okay, allowing semi-sextile. It encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hope to. That's that energy I was telling you guys about. It seems like People are gonna have a new lease on life or feel very creative, or it could be you feeling that way. And like I said, as far as working with people, especially on projects or your 9 to 5 job, use your discernment. Don't just put all your ideas or your money in with a group of people that you know you can't trust. Okay. For those of y'all who have a group of people that you can trust on your job or in business dealings, then great. Okay. Go for whatever it is y'all trying to go for. But for those of y'all who know y'all can't trust nobody, use your own discernment on that. Okay. Because I don't want you to say, well, I know I couldn't trust them. Why did I put my ideas into the pot with them? Don't do that if you know you can't trust them. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay. So let's see. Divine Holy Spirit. What additional messages do you have for the collective for the week of April 10th to the 16th of 2023? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Like I said, for some of y'all, y'all gonna be trying a new approach or working with people or trying to better your approach and working with people on your job and maybe even in your home. Okay, the Knight of Swords comes out first. The Page of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, the Four of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and final card is the Strength card. Yeah. Overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles. This is about work, whether it be working on a project, work in your business, working on a project at work, or trying to get your home organized. For some of y'all, the eight is important. With the eight house intimacy, it could be your relationships, it could be something about secrets coming out, it could be a multitude of things. Okay, contracts, something about a contract or something that you're being paid to work on or something that you're fulfilling. For some of y'all, it's a karmic contract, whether it be, yeah, look at this. We got the Three of Pentacles behind the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords behind the Three of Pentacles. Something will work. Some group of people, if it's not your 9 to 5 job or business dealings, it's something with someone that you deal with a Four of Wands. Something about your stability. Something has been fulfilled as far as karmic contracts, whether it be you having to fulfill a contract, a literal contract with work or a business deal, and you were stuck somewhere that you hated. For some of y'all, I kind of feel that it's like maybe with the Knight of Swords, you rushed into a obligation with a company, whether it be you working for them or working with them in a business deal, and it really wasn't what you wanted once you got into it, but you felt like, hey, you should go for the money, hey, you should do this, but the amount of money that you received, the Ace of Pentacles, it wasn't what you thought it would be for some of y'all, and for others of y'all, it did fulfill you. I feel like whatever it is that you thought you were gonna get, it possibly maintain your stability for a while. But I feel like for somebody, a contract that you signed, it had like some bonuses or something that you were supposed to get. But when it came time for your employer or whoever this person you went into this contract for to pay up the rest of the money, they got kind of crazy or was slow in paying you your money, the rest of your money, with the Knight of Pentacles here. So if that hasn't happened, Spirit is telling you to watch out for that. I feel like though, even though that might things might be coming in slowly for you, like I said, some of y'all are building up to something that's going to be a real payout for you, and you're going to be victorious. Um, Once you get it with the Six of Wands here, but I feel like y'all have been just working and treasuring and treasuring along, and you're trying to figure out when you're gonna hit the jackpot or when everything is really truly gonna pay out or when these people are gonna pay you the rest of your money. That's for somebody. It seems like y'all are fighting against the current or peeing in the wind because you were promised something on a job and they didn't give it to you. Either it's monetary wise or it was some type of Lord have mercy, I hope this ain't it. Some type of accommodation like a disability, ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act accommodation that they were supposed to give you, and your employer was slow about giving it to you, or they like ignoring you. And if you're a woman who's just had a child, like you're supposed to get an accommodation where you're supposed to be able to pump milk for your child and they're not giving it to you. So it's like you keep going to this boss or whoever it is, like, hey, I need this accommodation. And you're trying to work with them, but whoever this is on your job, whether it be your boss, direct supervisor, they're not giving you, or they're making you feel like they're not going to give you what was promised to you. Whatever accommodation this is, whatever money that they owe you. I feel like y'all like feeling like, oh my God, they're not gonna give it to me. But I feel like most of y'all are gonna get whatever was promised to you or whatever was due to you. But you gotta hold on. Let me clarify this strength card though. It's like you looking like I'll never do that again. Like waiting for someone agreeing to take a certain amount of money up front and knowing that this person owed you whatever money they were supposed to give you. Maybe they were supposed to cut you a check. Um, For somebody didn't pay you your money. Payroll was short. Oh my God. Baby, I hope this ain't true. Uh, your job is gonna tell you that payroll couldn't pay you, or your check was short, and you looking like I got bills to pay. It's like they ain't trying to hear that. It's like you like, oh my God, I have to pay rent. I have to pay my mortgage. I have to pay my car note. Oh my God. Okay, please clarify the strength card. I think that's what that is, because y'all see, I've been shuffling for a minute, right? What is this? Two of Cups, Page of Swords. Yeah, something's going on. It's like you got a spouse that's telling you, "Hey, we gotta pay this, we gotta pay that," and you trying to figure out where your money is. It's either you and your spouse and a child, and you trying to figure out, yeah, oh baby, the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck and 4 of Wands behind it. It's something about your money that's causing stress within your home, to where you and your significant other, if you have one, or you and your children, is like, okay, where's my money at? It's something been stressing you out about money, and an opportunity is coming if you don't have it. Or for some of y'all already working or have something lined up, and it's like the money from that is coming in really slowly, and it's causing some type of friction or worry. Oh, jeez. Goodness gracious, where'd that come from? But y'all look, collectively, everybody has the sun. The Ace of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and the sun. Don't worry about it. I know that's easier said than done. Things are going to break through. You're going to get some encouragement. Something's going to happen to where you're completing a cycle. The hard work that you've been putting in is going to pay off, whether you see it right then or not. I know that's easier said than done, because a lot of times stuff still has to be paid, even though you waiting on things to come in. Somebody, y'all boss, I'm telling you, your check or something, your direct deposit coming up short or something, and you can be like, what the heck? I got stuff to pay. Oh dear. Spirit, what is this? Additional message for the collective. Okay. As the Weaver's Way is true, number 39. This is a new deck, y'all, so I'm going to read it from the book, okay? I keep feeling like something's going to come through and y'all don't even realize it. You think somebody going to tell you you might not get what you thought you were going to get, but it's going to break through for you. Okay, so let's see. Essential meaning of this card, as the Weaver's Way is true, means trusting and surrendering to an essential partnership with the divine and reclaiming your magic. That 2 of Cups. Okay. The mythic story of the Dream Weavers invites us to imagine the purpose of these wise, benevolent beings working on our behalf, who represent the higher wisdom that governs our lives. So, if we don't really trust in them or in any divine force, it means we believe only in our human will to make things happen. Wow. That everything is on our shoulders. Isn't that the 10 of Wands? Okay. Okay. Wow. That everything is on our shoulders to carry. If we can't see the hidden realms, they don't exist. Only what we see does. Even the idea of our higher self is reduced to a philosophical idea. Effort then becomes primary. Hard work, struggle, goals to achieve, difficult relationships. Oh dear. Didn't I just say something about somebody, family? Okay. A lot of people live this way. You don't. You know deep down that you can only do so much on your own. You need this divine partnership to make your life work. You were born to reclaim your magic, your roots in the mystical ways of the world. Trust becomes essential to surviving and thriving. Today, trust the way that is illogical, intuitive, perplexing, curious, and creative. Didn't I say trust your intuition, use your discernment? Okay. This is the Dream Weaver's way, and it will always steer you into exploration and adventure. You will meet and befriend extraordinary people who will be your mystical companions. Just keep asking for a sign, and the next step will be revealed. Right now, your choice is obvious to your heart. Follow it and trust the outcome. So, didn't I say the energy of the week is all about allowing and going with the flow? That's that semi sextile energy, the sun energy coming in, allowing, going with the flow. Okay? Trust, changing your perspective on a particular situation and moving forward with faith and trust will help you during this week. As always, rely on your intuition, use your discernment, and first and foremost, rely on spirit to meet all of your needs that you have. Okay, guys? So that's all I have for you guys for the What I'm Feeling energy message for April 10th to the 16th of 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If you did, give the video a thumbs up, share, subscribe, join our tribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.